Hello. I hope you guys are all doing well today. I got a couple fun articles here. I got some lunar time standard. I've got some cool ocean discoveries near Chile. And I've got something interesting happening in Africa over there with some African Kush. So let's just get right into it. So, the White House created a policy that instructed NASA to develop a lunar standard time to facilitate and improve navigation and related services around the moon. Now, the policy is called the Celestial Time Standardization in Support of the National Cislunar Science and Technology Strategy. It's a mouthful, anyways. And the OSTP deputy director, which is like the science and technologies director there, said that with NASA and other private companies around the world doing missions around the moon, Mars, and other places in space, the whole space race, everybody's shooting rockets up there nowadays. It'd be beneficial to establish a celestial time standard for the safety and accuracy of everybody, essentially, so that everybody can work together and just all be on the same page. Using Earth's time in space is inadequate for precision operations. An example of that is that apparently if you were on the moon for 50 years, which I doubt anybody really would be, you would actually be 1 second either, I think, 1 second ahead of Earth or something. Like it's minute because it's so close, but this whole space time thing is it's pretty interesting. I'm not gonna go into it too much because I can barely grasp this whole time travel crap. Like apparently if you drive at the speed of light for XYZ amount of years, you'll essentially just go in the future. Like it's pretty crazy, this sort of stuff, but I'm not gonna act like I know how it works, but it is a thing, so they're trying to establish some times in space, essentially. Now the National Geospatial Intelligence Agency, the NGA, announced it was working with NASA to create this a system similar to basically GPSs for space, so that's pretty cool. Chile ocean discoveries. Off the coast of Chile, the Schmidt Ocean Institute did some exploring and found rare ocean dwellers as well as some new finds as well. So among those findings, you've got sponges, corals, crustaceans, all that good stuff, mollusks. I think they discovered some new types of seabeds as well, so that's always fun. The area they surveyed is considered an underwater mountain, or just the whole area is underwater mountains. It rivals mountains like Mount Fuji from Japan, which is pretty big. The deepest peak in this area is around 2 miles, which is 800 feet shorter than Fuji, so not quite Fuji, but pretty big. Not much to say about that. You've got some cool, there's this nice toad thing, this red thing that's really cool. That one's not new, but it's new to me, so I thought it was very nice, very interesting. Just like an invisible octopus they found. I think it was near Venezuela. I can't quote me on that one because it wasn't on this one. I just saw it when I was looking through their pictures. It's very cool. So they found all kinds of stuff. This is a Schmidt Ocean Institute. They do some good work. You can watch it when they're actually exploring. They live stream it, so it's really fun find. And lastly, the African Kush. There's a new drug in West Africa called Kush. It consists of cannabis, fentanyl, tramadol, formaldehyde, and word on the streets: human bones. Now, there's no official confirmation of the bones, and there's no real reason for it to be there because there's nothing in bones that's going to get you high. And the things that could get you high, there's not enough in it in bones. And it would just like kill you before it would get you high. So it's pretty pointless. And the only reason I could ever see them using bones would be to just artificially increase the weight. Just some crap, kind of like when they say they put rat poison in cocaine, you know what I mean? Like it's just garbage. But there's no official thing that says that. It's just shitty drugs mixed together with weed and they're smoking it, right? It's already taken a couple lives, mainly men between the ages of 18 and 25. It's obviously not great. Their deaths aren't overdoses though. They just keep like dropping in public in stupid places, essentially. So traffic, it could be a table's edge. They could be playing pool and just knocking their head on the corner. Like they're just kind of dropping, and it's not great. This specific drug is mainly going down in Sierra Leone and a little bit on their borders as well. Some stuff is getting out. The harder stuff in the mixes are all being shipped from China, so I'm assuming they're going below Africa from Asia. I said China, but it is mostly Asia, but the heroin and the fentanyl, that's all coming from China in some illegal labs and stuff like that. Now, this obviously adds to the poly drugs in Africa. So you've got a few other ones. You got Wunga, which is a mix of tobacco, cannabis, heroin, and an antiretroviral drug used to treat AIDS, which is just a crazy mix. I guess that can make you hallucinate a bit more, so whatever floats your boat, I guess. There's another mix called white pipe, which is methaqualone, which is kind of like benzos, so it's a downer mixed with cannabis and tobacco again. So they're just really mixing a lot of stuff with tobacco and cannabis, but those are mostly in South Africa, not as much in Sierra Leone like the other one, like the bone drug supposedly. But yeah, this was a quick one, just a couple really fun articles. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, hit like, subscribe if you're new, and Tell me in the comments what you guys think, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.